Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Emilio and today I'm going to show you how you can start animating with FLIPACLIP. If you are not familiar with FLIPACLIP, well, this is a free application that you can get for Android devices and also for Apple devices. So you can get it for your iPad and your iPhone, and it works the same way in Android as it works in Apple devices. So don't worry, I'm going to show you how you can start animating and start creating your first animations. But if you want to get all the features, you gotta pay for it around $13.99, and that way you can get all the features that are included with this application. But don't worry, if you don't want to pay, I'm just gonna show you the basics and how you can start animating with this application. So let's go watch this video. Hello, welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna show you how you can animate with FLIPACLIP. And if you don't have an iPad, don't worry, because you can also do this animation with your cell phone. As you can see, I have my cell phone here, and you can do this kind of animation with your phone. But for this video, I'm gonna be using my iPad. So we are in the app of FLIPACLIP. We are already here, and I'm going to show you the first thing is how to create a project. So basically, to create a project, you go over here to the plus sign. Okay, we're going to click and we are going to write the name of our animation, demo in this case, and there you go. That's the name of your project. Now we are going to choose a background. So we have different options here. We can go over here, and as you can see, we have these presets that we get from FLIPACLIP, and we can just choose a scene or choose paper. If you want to look like it's a doodle in your notebook or something, maybe you can choose a paper. I'm just gonna choose this paper over here, and I'm gonna go back. And now we can change the canvas size. This is very important. And we have a lot of presets here. So it's pretty cool, because if you don't know exactly what you want, maybe you want TikTok, you want Instagram, I don't know. So it's cool because you don't have to go and check the right measurement. So you have all these presets over here. In this case, I'm just gonna use a YouTube and 720, and I'm gonna go back, and also here we can change the frames per second. So basically we can go up to 30 frames per second, and this is gonna make our animation look way more fluid. In this case, I'm just gonna go to 12 because I think that's enough, and I don't want to do a lot of drawings, so I'm just gonna go to 12. And as you can see, it still looks pretty good. If we go maybe lower, it's gonna look pretty blocky, pretty steppy, and it's not that great. So I think 12 is a decent frame rate. So once you're ready, we go back, and boom, we create the project. Once we create the project, we get this. As you can see, this is where we are going to be drawing, okay? And there you go, I am drawing a ball, very simple. And these are your tools. I think in general, this app doesn't have a lot of tools, but it's okay, it's pretty good. So the first tool we have is the brush, and we can change brushes if we select any of these. So we can have a pencil, or we can have a brush, okay? And we have the highlighter, there you go. So that's it, that's pretty basic. And if we want to change size, we just select over here and drag our pen, and now we have a bigger highlighter, as you can see. Also we can change the color, and we can change the opacity, okay? So there you go, we can start painting and creating stuff. Now we have the eraser, and it's pretty simple. It works the same as the brush. We can change it over here, and we can just delete whatever we wanna delete. And now I also have this tool that is the lasso, okay? And the lasso tool is pretty cool because you can come here, select your ball in this case, and then move it around, okay? So this is pretty cool because you can adjust and you can move your drawings, and then you can scale them or rotate them. So that's pretty cool. So the bucket tool, it works pretty simple, and it works like any other app. Basically you select the bucket tool, you change the color or do whatever you want, okay? Once you have the color that you want, you just go and click wherever you want to start painting. and that's how you start painting. You can also paint the lines, which is pretty cool. Now I'm gonna go and here I'm gonna create a layer. I'm gonna double click and I'm going to rename my layer. I'm gonna rough, because this is gonna be my rough blocking. Okay, so this is just like scribbles just to see my action, and I'm going to start drawing. And if I want to create a new frame, I'm just gonna click over here in the plus sign and I'm going to create a new frame. Now I can start drawing, and the cool thing is that we have the onion skin over here. There you go, so we can draw easily. So as you can see, I already have some animation, and if I want to play my animation, I just go to the triangle over here and boom, I click it and now I can play. It's looking pretty good. It's just a guy jumping. It's like a Spider-Man. So we need to finish this. So basically, other things you can do is you can go to the end and to the start if you just select these two over here, okay? So that's pretty cool, and to play you come over here and you play. And I'm just gonna continue with this animation and I'm gonna show you at the end how it goes. Now if we want to create a new layer, we just go over here and create a new layer. We double click and we can rename the layer. So I'm gonna make the legs in this layer, and I recommend this so you don't ruin your past drawings. So our animation is looking pretty decent, and now it's time to create the arms, and now we are going to color, and it's pretty simple to color, guys. We just go to the bucket and we select the color that we want. So once we're here, we just come over here and just click on wherever you want to paint bucket. In this case, this doesn't work because I don't have this close. As you can see, if you go over here, there's a hole and then I can't paint it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna change to my pen over here, and then I'm just gonna close it, and now I'm gonna go to the bucket tool and paint it, and there you go. So now that we have this, we go to our other frames and we just repeat this process. Now we can create a new layer and create the spider web. So let's go over here, maybe choose something like a little blue, and we go over here. And he jumps over here, he throws the web, and there you go. And now if you want to make a super straight line, you go over here to the ruler and then you move it. Okay, now you move it like this. We go to the next frame and we want it to be like that. So because I have really bad pulse and bad precision, I just go over here and just create the line. See, as you can see, really simple. And now I have a perfect and straight line, and I can do this with the rest of my animation. So there you go, guys. Now we have the animation finished. Looks pretty cool. It's a good doodle and it's fun, right? So now that we have this, and now we want to share this in our social media. So what we are going to do is we are going to go to make movie. Once we click there, we're gonna get this window where we can change the format and the output size. Remember that we also have a watermark if you don't have the pro version. Once we click, our movie is going to render, and once it's ready, we can play it. And look at this, guy. This is our final animation. It's pretty fun. It's a good doodle, and it's a really fun way to start animating and start creating your own animations. So once we're ready, we have the option to share it online, maybe social media, you can share it on TikTok or wherever you want. But in this case, I'm just going to save it to my photos, and that's it. Our animation is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something, and remember that if you want to watch more videos about animation, about 3D or apps that you can get in your iPad and start drawing and painting, well, follow this channel and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.